Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late and a day early. I got a psychic development class tomorrow, so we are doing this today. Those psychic development classes are an intensive class. They take about 9 to 10 hours, and that's just giving you all the information that I know. That's the major do's and don'ts, and practicing. It used to be 5 different ways of doing readings, and it's going to be like about 8 different ways of doing readings now, which is going to be really, really cool. So I am running a little late, been doing a lot of preparation. And my name, for those of you who do not know, I'm Jade. I'm the Violet Sage, and I am a psychic medium, licensed, ministered, certified healer, author, and teacher. And I've been doing this for over 25 years. I work strong with herbology as well. There's the list goes on for miles of what it is that I do and that you can share with me. So today we are going to go ahead and let me post the banner here. I do normally offer to 10 for 10. I cannot go past 11 o'clock today. We're going to be bringing the puppies for their photos with Santa today. We do this every year. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see the date here now because of that. So we'll raise it up a little bit. Okay. So again, we are going to go ahead and do the weekly forecast, which is for everyone first. And then I go ahead and give everyone the opportunity to ask a question. You can get a card pull, but we do offer the 10 for 10 on Sundays, and that's only for the rest of this year. It goes up next year. So you get $10 for 10 minutes, or if you make any kind of donation, just let me know. Good morning, Angela. Do we ever even do your reading yet? Angela was last week's winner for the free 10-minute reading. So every month we do a drawing at the end of the month. So every time you donate, you get your name put into the drawing, and then we do a drawing at the end of the month to see who wins. And because it's Christmas month, I think I'm going to up the ante a little, where we're going to hopefully enough people donate where I'm going to give away some prizes as well. And I may even up that to the 15-minute reading and maybe do a couple of those. Yeah. So we'll try to make it more fun. I just really felt bad because for a while there, some people that were out of the country won a couple of prizes, but then they weren't able to. I wasn't. The shipping could be crazy price-wise to ship out of the country. So if you're willing to pay the shipping, I'm willing to give you the free item. But if not, then we could probably just switch it up for like a 10-minute reading or something instead of the item. I don't ever want anybody to feel that they can't win something just because they live far away. All right. So let's go ahead and start our weekly reading. I refound some of my other cards, so I'm very excited about that. And I think I need to I told my mother that I may have been doing this on Monday instead, but turns out I'm doing it today. So I'm going to let her know that we are on today. Doing live today now. All right. So I will be able to check and see if you made a donation. Just tell me which app you used for the donation. Okay. All right, so let's see what cards we got here today. We always start with the biggest cards first. Wow, what is going on here? I got my cards like literally sliding off my table. Okay. Our first deck is our beautiful, colorful deck, that Palin deck. All right. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know for the week of December 4th, 2021? Hope I get it right next month when I start saying a different month. All right. I don't let anyone ask for questions until after the weekly reading, because many people have no patience and they leave, and then I'm sitting there giving a reading to nobody. And when there's people that are still tuned in that would really like to get a reading. So I will let you know when you're allowed to post your questions. But good morning, Pritam Gupta and Jennifer Kennedy. Welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And that's on YouTube. And like, follow, and share on Facebook. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know? So I will go ahead and give you guys an opportunity to ask a question. Donations go first. So if anybody donates, they are guaranteed to get a reading. All right. First card is... Now, I did pull this reverse, but I like to read them right side up. This is the Four of Wands. So for some of you, there is going to be plenty of reason to celebrate. And there could be weddings, there could be all kinds of gatherings in the offing. And of course, we know it is the holidays. But for some of you, because it was reversed, I'm going to say that maybe these gatherings are not as forthcoming as you had hoped. I feel the need to say some relationships may be falling away. But at the same time, I feel like new relationships are coming because of that fact, because you finally had enough nerve and guts to walk away from the situation that was no longer for you. So I do feel it's a double-edged sword here today for the Four of Wands. So some relationships may fall away while others will enter and prosper. So there are going to be reason to celebrate. Maybe you're not feeling so festive because of some of the things that have been happening in life, but does not mean that's the end all. All right. That just means this is just the beginning of something really cool. All right. The next set of cards. I'm trying to figure out what I did with all my cards yesterday. Divine Circus. Where did they go? Are they in there? Oh, yeah, they are in there. Okay. All right. These are the fairy deck. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know this week of December 4th, 2021? December 4th, 2021. What's best going to help them in their path in life? This is really cool. It's kind of going hand in hand with what I just said. We have the Life Bringer. Life Bringer is fulfillment, growth, establishment, growth, and fulfillment. So this might be one thing ending and another thing beginning. It feels like one is coming right after the other. So please don't be afraid to give up what no longer serves you, because it feels like something else better and wonderful is going to be there to take its place. And let me just see, because I feel there's more to this card. For many of you, this is a challenge. This is a growth pattern that needs to take place. I feel like many of you have reacted to things in an improper way that was not conducive to what it is that you would like to achieve in life. So this is like the way shower. This is showing you, all right, this right here, this ugly thing in your face does not serve you anymore. It must come to an end, because there's some really great and wonderful things over here. We're not even going to allow you to see until you drop kick this. Because, a lot of people have abused their good fortune. A lot of people don't take enough pride in themselves, enough care for themselves. We have to stop being the caretakers for others and start caretaking for ourselves and show and lead by example, not by suffering. Okay. I feel like I really need to adjust this camera because we're not getting the date over here. There we go. That's probably going to go down a little too far, but then I can adjust this. So sorry about that. All right. All right, so on to the next card. So far, so good. Is this resonating with anybody? All right. Our divine circus. Is this not what we feels like we're living in right now? Is in one big circus. But I live in the circus town, Circus World Museum. And boy, are there many walks of life around here. Sorry, I was trying to clean up, so all my cards are tucked away in their little pouches and stuff. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know this week of December 4th, 2021? What's best going to help them in their path in life? All the onlookers here today. It's interesting. I think we got this last month as well. You know, I'm actually going to read from this book because these are very unique. They're very unique cards and they have unique meanings. Although I like to read my cards intuitively, doesn't mean we can't shed a little extra light on the subject, right? All right, so we have the Pinhead Punchinello. So it's kind of like the Joker. You know, maybe people aren't looking at you as being serious. Sometimes it's that quiet suffering. You sit back and you suffer and don't say anything to anyone. And it feels like it's time that you come out of that shell, you break that mold. But with the card itself, let's see what their meaning is. And I don't care if their meaning is not with what I just said because I go with what I feel. All right, we're just reading the quick little gist of it. The universe oh nope, that's not the one. I'm looking at the page number. Sorry. Past it. They got like a lot of these little jester things. Okay, Pinhead Pucchinello. Do you ever feel just like too blessed with new ideas, dreams, and ambitions? Maybe it feels like you need more hours in the day to obtain all you desire, to complete every course, read every book, create every dream, and live at least 10 lifetimes in just one. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed with possibilities and choices, with demands on your time and things to do. So, yes, I'm sure that we're all feeling very overwhelmed. There's a million things to do, not enough time to get things done for sure. But the thing is I think people are blooming with ideas, which is great because it's winter season. And what better time to fulfill some of those ideas than now? All right. Leave that with you. And the next set of cards. No, I don't even want to use those right now. Actually, I will. I'm going to pull a Rumi Oracle. We haven't done Rumi in a while. That's because I had them tucked away and I forgot I had them. All right. Rumi. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know? Hello, Mary Kearney and Alina. Hello. Stay tuned and watch our weekly forecast first before anybody asks any questions. And all donations go first. We do every donation, you get an entry to win at the end of the month, win some prizes and free readings and stuff like that. So we highly encourage donations, but you have to let me know what app you use to donate, and all the information you need for that is scrolling through on the bottom of the screen there. Also, probably right in the information below too. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know? Okay. Now, what I do is I don't know what these cards say either. So I read the picture and I read the feelings that I get from the card. I'm getting telepathy. There's a lot of telepathic messages that are coming through right now. The earth is being bombarded with the light from the universe. People are feeling overwhelming urges and pulls to do certain things, to go in certain directions. I think you should follow that because they're saying it's a gift. You should follow that gift. Feel like in the center of that light, there's a being that's trying to transform. So there's great transformation that's coming from the universe. Your guides, guardians, and angels want to see you grow. Please take this on to do it willingly and joyfully, or they will do it for you. And when they rip away and tear away the fabric of what you've previously known, it's not very comfortable. So make positive choices for yourself. There are so many people that I know this is so right for. And I bet you any money she's not watching today. I certainly hope she comes back and watches it later. One in particular. But the other one is already going with the flow, so that's good. Okay, so the reverse side of this card is the impossible made possible. I'm going to see if I can read this in the camera, or I think I had to take this up and read it. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything. The human heart knows everything envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear, and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No, the divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. Now, I usually discourage listening to your heart because it can mislead you. But if it's a job or something you love to do, you want to be creative but don't feel that it's warranted or wanted or not enough time for it, I think you should follow your heart on that. What makes your heart really sing? But when it comes to like relationships and things like that, you can't always follow your heart because your heart may be there and theirs isn't. Or you may be yearning for something that's really not what it needs to be to get you where you really want to be. So you may need to put those down because it's only going to cause more suffering. So this is the fine line where the heart is concerned. That's what I've got to say about that. All right. There's a few people I know that needs to go out to. All right. I pulled that one. All right. This is the deck that I have created. And by the way, I have a few decks of this left if anyone wants to purchase them for yourselves or for Christmas gifts. You just need to let me know the full name of the person who's going to be using the cards, and I will personalize a card and sign the deck. There's 53 cards in the deck. There's 6 blanks and 4 seasons, 4 directions, 4 elements, and a yes and no card. Pretty much this deck can answer just about anything you need to know except for names. All right. Hello, welcome, Anne. You were going to have to wait till I come to that portion of the show because I like to make sure people are still here and on the show before I answer questions that are asked way before time. All right. And if anyone donates, they will be put ahead of you, just for everyone to know. When I give the words, okay, now you can post your questions, that's when you have to come on and post your questions. Anybody comes on and said that they donated, you have to tell me what app you use to donate, and I will check on that and then get to your reading. All right. Otherwise, it's just one quick card pull or whatever guide decides to tell me, the guides. Yeah. All right. So the next card here is Justice. All right. So there's either justice that needs to be had in your life, or maybe you're being called to step up to the plate. Maybe you're the one that's being put in the hot seat. But justice is the card now. So you're going to see things coming to be. Maybe people who were in your life that were doing wrong, maybe you weren't shaking them off fast enough. You're going to really find out all the background and all the juicy details. So maybe it make it easier for you to let go. But justice will be served. And if there's justice being called in your life, especially with another person you may be involved in, it's time to look at if that person's really good for you. And again, the quality of life you like to adopt for yourself and maybe others that are depending on you. And the other justice card could be even work. Maybe some people are losing their jobs, or quitting or whatever. And it's something bigger and better can come into your life. Now, if you yourself haven't paid the dues for something you've done, you may be being called to the plate to step up and do it. And I feel if you do it with integrity, that the justice being served may not be so harsh. So I feel that you just need to own up to things and your part in it. That would be really, really good. And for other people, I believe that you're going to see justice being done to those who have done an injustice to you or people that you loved, something you may be involved in. So I'm going to read this card to you. This card says, justice is a card when we are up against some serious circumstances for something we have done. And there are other times when we are about to be judged, and sometimes unfairly. This card signals a time when we are undergoing a legal matter or feeling locked into a set of circumstances. This card can sometimes be used right side up or reversed for the outcome. This is a time to do all you can to make sure that you have done your research and best to rectify or represent yourself. And know that the outcome will happen exactly how it should. Lessons and experiences are a part of this journey. Just know that this too shall pass and everything happens for a reason. How accurate is that? This deck does come in a hard plastic case inside of a fox purple pouch and with a card magnifier so you can read the small print, because I was not able to find a card deck company that made them big enough for me. Alrighty. On to what's next here. We're going to do a pull a rune. All right, Spirit, what rune? What best helps everyone in their path in life? Please help me to pick the proper rune that's suited for everyone here today. All right. Now, I turned this around, so I think this might be reversed. We're going to read both of them. I believe this is the gateway. So let's just see. I make these runes in any color that you like. They are made out of resin, so they're really sturdy. And do have a lot of energy and always right on the mark. And they come with a nice cheater sheet, so you know. These make great Christmas gifts. If you know anybody that needs to dive more into self-care, spirituality, and things like this, please send them my way. You can always private message me on Facebook or at the information you see scrolling through below. Always, if you are ever writing me, please put reading in the subject line. It's the only way I could find people's emails amongst all the junk that I get. All right. Gateway, Thuraz. Thurisaz. That's the gateway. There is work to be done both inside and outside of yourself. Readiness to connect to the divine and to contact the divine. To illuminate your experiences so that the meaning shines through its form. Now is the time to make decisions that was exposed and must be examined. Remember that justice card? Okay. So again, I'm going to read that. Okay, now is the time to make decisions. What was exposed must be examined. View your whole life, the joys, sorrows, whatever it took to get you here. Bless it all, release it all, and then step through the gateway. And reversed is a quickening of your development is indicated here, but you may find reasons to halt along the way, to reconsider the old and integrate the new. Take advantage of these halts and make sure that you are not suffering over your suffering. Am I correct? Is that what it says? All right. And hasty decisions may cause regrets. Do not attempt to go beyond where you have not yet begun. Be still and wait on the will of heaven. They will show you why or maybe what direction is next. That's awesome. All right. And where is my pouch? There it is. Just see the small area I have to work in here. A trinket. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know? It's best going to help them in their path in life. This week of December 4th, 2021. All right. We're getting a lot of pens lately and highlighters here. So the highlighting is if you get yourself involved in any contracts, for some of you, because of the relationship situation, divorces, contracts, things that you need to sign, make sure you read the fine print. Don't listen to them. They say, oh, but that paragraph doesn't pertain to you. Then say, well, then cross it out and initial it, please. I've had people tell me this before and things backfired in my face. I'm not I'm not anybody's lackey. And if this job says I'm supposed to just be doing that part of the job, then that's what I'm here for. I don't want to be suckered into anything else. Make the changes on those documents, highlight them, initial them, make sure they get changed to read how you would like them to read. Okay. Make sure contracts, making new purchases, vehicles, cars, washing machines, things like this. Make sure you read those contracts and make sure you highlight and change anything that needs to be changed. They can be using an old contract said, oh, well, we don't do that anymore. We don't come and repossess because of COVID or whatever. Yeah, okay. Then write that down on there, highlight it, and sign it. You won't feel bad about that, right, if you're serious. So make sure you're getting what you want out of the deal and you're bringing attention to the things that need to be changed or altered or whatever. Changes, altered. All right, so we are going to go ahead and pick a stone. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Ann Williams and Ann Iva. And for those who are just coming on, until I get to the portion that I say, all right, now you can ask your questions, then you can ask your questions. Anyone who donates, which I highly encourage because you get placed into a drawing for the end of the month, you just have to make sure that you leave me a way to reach you if you win. You will get placed in the drawing. And since this is December, the month of Christmas, I'll probably be pulling a few prizes. So I don't care, how little or whatever the donation is, but you'll get a little more out of your reading too. Otherwise, it's just a simple card pull or just a quick answer, brief overview. And if you like to book a private reading for yourself, the information is scrolling through below. And so are the different ways to pay and donate. All right. Mom wants a card too. Now that's new. All right, Spirit. What stone is going to be best for all the onlookers today? And for anybody that's come on here and don't know what all this is about, this is the weekly forecast for everyone. So I'll go back and watch it if you're just tuning in, and when this is over, that is. All right. Now there's one I haven't seen in a while. I've been really drawn to purples lately. Not like I'm not on a normal daily basis, but more so than normal. Sugilite. Sodalite is a highly spiritual stone too. It helps to give you that calm, relaxing feeling. Being it is more violet in color, it has that blueness of peace as well. They're giving me the words ancient technology. So if there's things you want to know how to utilize or how to make things work, maybe you're creative, look into how the way people did things before. It may be more beneficial to you. But ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge, what did the forebearers teach us? What did maybe you live in another lifetime? What are you feeling strongly drawn to? Check these things out. All right, so the card itself reads, own your divine power. This thing is not like focusing like it should. Ooh. Sometimes I get it to focus this way, but nope. All right, so it says, replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Amen. I'm going to read that again. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Don't just be the ones, yeah, all right, well, I'm just living for my husband or my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my sister or brother or whatever. Don't live for somebody else. Live for yourself. And if you can't crawl out from under that rock, things are going to be very hard for you, because we are moving into a day and age where people are supposed to be finally living and achieving for themselves. Because when you're fulfilled, you can then help others. And sometimes your refusal to help them will help to wake them up. It's called tough love. So you need to do this. You really need to exercise this. Boy, and as I said that, it just flashed in front of me. That was a clear message for somebody who, again, I know is probably not watching. So I know some of you are like, what did you mean, me? No, I think she'll know who she is when she sees it. Okay. Now, everybody can go ahead and ask your questions. All right. Barb would like a card too. She's on a Zoom meeting. Okay. Janice! That's my little sister. Yes, I am. That's funny. That is funny. I didn't mean you, but yeah, I can see how that could pertain to you. That is funny. Okay, so we do have Mom, Barb, Janice, Jennifer. Oh, Janice. I don't know, Jan. I think you need a card, really. And I think if we go ahead and do single cards, we can go ahead and whip through some of these. That'd be good. So everybody can get a little message. Feel motivated. All right. So, Janice, do you have a specific question? I'm dying to give you one. My little sister, everybody. And I hope you don't mind me telling them. My little sister has been really combating breast cancer and things of this sort. So I will most definitely give her a reading, a card, or whatever it is that she would like. No doubt. She can use all the help and encouragement that she can get right now. She's just been through surgery, and I hear it was a success. So that is really, really good. Very, very excited for that. Where are my other decks just go? Oh, right in front of me. Okay, one more. Right away. Wow. I'm losing my mind. Okay, 1, 2, there it is. That's because none of them look the same. All right, so thank you, Jennifer. All right. Can I get a general reading for the week, please? Cash App. All right. Now, see, this is what happens. Everyone stay tuned. But Angela made a donation, so Angela gets to go first. All right. So, general reading for the week, please. Boy, Angela, this reading for the week had you all over it. I'm sorry, it did. And I'm hoping that you picked up on that. All right. Actually, I know so many, all the people that I talk to in the course of a week. I get so many people needed so much of that information that was on there. And, it's like every month, every week has a theme, which is why general readings really connect with so many people. Man, that theme was definitely hit today. All right, Spirit, what does Angela Steiner need to know, especially for this week? What is it she needs to know or do? Say. All right, the word say came out on that one for you. It's like, I don't want it, I don't need it, it's now gone. Somebody in your life really needs to be told and shown up, show them their own inconsistencies and their own mistakes, and that they are not more valuable than you are. That's one message that comes through. All right, and here this came up reversed. It is the Six of Wands. Normally right side up, this would be, you're winning, you're crossing the finish line. But I believe you yourself are holding you back on this one right now. So, don't go backwards. I'm going to put this right side up here. I think being free and out from under someone else's will and rule is going to do you much better. I'm not saying that you may have feelings that you were partially at fault for whatever had happened. That could be so. But still, this wasn't right for you regardless. So I just feel like to put your mind at ease, because you're like, well, maybe there's some things you don't understand. This just gave you the opportunity to perfect things in yourself, but doesn't mean the more suited person isn't going to come into your life. All right, so this is why I continue to tell people that you need to let me know you're still here. Now, I got all these people here who are asking for a card. Now, I'm going to ask if you are still here when I get to your name, because I'm seeing that this dropped down to like 3 people. I don't know if 3 are here. So, can't do that. All right. If you're going to ask a question, ask for a card, you need to stick around. So you will have 30 seconds for me to be able to see that you are still here before I move on to you. Because other people that are here who would really like something answered. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Like those thumbs up, those hearts. Keep them coming. We got 6 of Cups. This is fulfillment and obtainment. Look at that. 6 of Cups. Look how happy they are. Gatherings, meeting the right people, getting together with friends. You need to uplift your energy some so you can manifest what you truly desire in your life. It's the familiars. Surround yourself with people that you know and you love. Spend time rejuvenating. This is what I'm getting from this card for you. All right. Okay, Spirit, what else does Angela need to know right now? Oh my God, did we get this last week? I know someone did. Alice. The Alice in Wonderland card. Wow. All right. So again, don't let people suck you down that rabbit hole. And you can color your world the way you wish to color your world. And there's so many lessons to be learned by what you're experiencing right now. You need to pay attention to the lesson. Let the universe know that you understand. I get it now. Thank you for showing me what I needed to know, and then move on. But because I am reading from the book today on this deck, I'm going to go ahead and read you. I can get the book out of here. I'm going to go ahead and read to you what that card says. So this is card number 12. Alice. All right. New worlds are calling you forth where the old rules don't apply. It might seem strange or freeing or wild or even scary at first, but you are meant to explore these new worlds. You will gain so much from the experience. There's no need to be afraid. So the new is out there, and it had the things that happened did not happen, you would not have been in this position to be able to move forward and experience and explore. So that is really awesome. All right. Another card for you. Like this last card. What does Angela Steiner need to know? Head and heart are a tug of war. Head is taking the lead this week. Good. Good. We like to hear that. All right. The Green Witch. You got the Green Witch, number 7. Fresh, new, and spring. So, because of what happened, new and wonderful things want to come into your life. They're like right there at your door. I feel this month of December is the month for you to survive, revive, and restore. So I believe wonderful new things are going to be coming to you and knocking at your door. So make sure you are available mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, so you can answer the call. And I leave that with you. I hope that's been of some help. It really looks like a lot of good information there. I mean, things are happening wildly quickly for people right now. It's just amazing. I just keep seeing Janice's comment. Hello, Joanne Adams. Welcome. All right. I'm looking through. All right. Mama. Yeah, I sent you a text message that I was on, Mom. So, Mama. Oh, what card shall Mama have? We're going to do some Divine Circus here. Where is my roomie? Oh my goodness. I have so many decks out here. All right, Spirit from my mother, Donna. What does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life right now? You? Oh my goodness. You had 2 cards. They're like severely stuck together. Oh my God. Maybe it's 3. You know what? I'm going to reshuffle. 3's too many. And I'm going to separate them so they don't stick together again. Hang on. So wants to stick to another card. Quit it. All right. For my mom. What does she need to know this week, this month, whatever you feel? Yeah, the Red Countess. Interesting. Feeling free as a bird, getting some sort of peace. And look at these birds. Birds definitely talk to you, and I know they talk to you. Especially like the bluebirds of happiness. But you are the one that creates your own happiness. So I feel that you need to put your foot down when you need to put your foot down and move forward on what you want, because you have the right of way. You have the right. You count, Countess, and you have the right to create your happiness the way you see fit. So interesting. I want to go ahead and read the little expert on that card. That is number 21. Interesting, right there. The Red Countess. Deep within, you know what is true and what to do or not to do. Yet there is so much noise and distraction in the world, and even at times in our own minds, that listening for our inner wisdom can seem like trying to hear gentle bird songs in the midst of a rock concert. Even so, you are hearing an inner truth. A deep down, you know it. Can you trust that it is safe to not only hear your inner voice, but to act on it too? So, needing to step forth to create your reality and to listen to what the inner, stronger voice, the needy voice, needs. Just gonna pull a Rumi card for you because the Rumi cards are pretty cool for my mom. Ew, look at that. Lots of Rumi card. So many, and again, I'm with the card, but the spirits tell me distractions. There's like so much going on, so many distractions, and the red and gold of it all. The red and golds are really, of course, standing out there amongst all the other colors. Kind of getting submerged in Christmas and the Christmas feeling and thoughts. That's really, really good. I like it. Sacred convergence. Ooh. So let's see. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to progress. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part. Take your steps. You cannot remain in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in the frequency of love. So, of course, let no man put us under kind of thing. So it's moving forward, putting your best foot forward, and making your story and your voice felt and heard. I think that is the best way to progress. Awesome. I hope that was good for you, Mama. All right. So, Barb, I know she's on a Zoom meeting, so we're going to go ahead and pick a quick one for Barb. All right, Barb, what does Barb need to know this week? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. People on Facebook aren't going to see the people on YouTube, and YouTube's not going to see the people on Facebook. So you may not know or realize what's going on and who I'm calling upon and where you're at in the numbering here. But, Barbara. Barbara. All right. So this card came up reversed, but it could also be the right side up. So people may look at you as being foolish. Oh, you moved forward. Oh my goodness, what were you doing? But seems like life is an adventure and you seem to be up for it. There could be classes or schooling or something like that you are going to get enrolled in. Hey, you actually got a class tomorrow. That's going to be very beneficial for you and help you see things more clearly and actually help you on your journey and path to moving forward. So doesn't really matter what other people say or think, and I know you know that. So keep putting your best foot forward and really suck up all the information that you can and watch your footing on your journey, but keep moving forward. All right, so that's the quick and short of it and the message for you. I will go ahead and pick a Rumi. Rumi's my little pal today. Pick a Rumi for my Aunt Barb. Barb Lewis. Okay. Woohoo, look at that. Peacock. That's what I get from that. I feel a love interest might actually be coming into view for you sometime soon. For those of you who don't know, I actually read the cards intuitively as well. And Janice, you have to let me know you're still here and if you want a card and if you have a specific question because you're up next. So let me know you're still here and so on. All right, flipping the card. Woo! Okay, we were looking at that upside down. Lion and the deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. So all the crap you've been going through is just putting a little polish on your stone there. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. Yeah, you don't want to do things that they won't like. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. So, very interesting. So, making sure you're staying true to yourself, true to the cause. Don't do things for ulterior reasons. Do things that feel comfortable and right for you. All right, I leave that with you. All right, Jan, are you still here? Love cards. Thank you, Joanne Adams. Joseph. Fado. Welcome. Joanne Adams. Thank you, Joyce. You're welcome, Mama. Jen, you have just a few seconds to tell me. I don't know. I hope well, I know you're not at work. You should be here. Are you here, my little sister? Let me know you're here, and I can always come back, circle back to you. Let's see who else was here that wanted a reading. Jennifer Kennedy, are you still here? So Jennifer, after Jennifer, if Jan does not reappear here for me, I'm going to probably go with, who's that? Alina next. So Alina, are you still here? So let me know if you're still here, and we're going to get Jennifer. So Jennifer, I have to go back and look what your question was here. Thank you for sending healing to my sister, by the way. General message. All right. General message for Jennifer. Jennifer Kennedy, Spirit. Which deck do I have? You're supposed to let your love light shine because your truth is about you. Let's see. Spirit. For Jennifer Kennedy. What does Jennifer need to know? Especially this week. Ooh. All right. This was reversed, but I'm not really sure how to read Death card reversed. Okay, so the Death card. This means an old part of you, or things are dying or shedding and being slugged off in your life. But I feel, again, this is all for wisdom and for a positive transformation. So I believe your transformation is like very, very close indeed. And you're just supposed to let your love light shine because that's going to bring you where you would like to be. We're going to go ahead and pull Rumi for you. You're supposed to share your wisdom with other people. People may need your help right now. Even though you may be experiencing a death in yourself, people may be closely watching how you handle it because they learn from how you deal with it. Oh my goodness, I think you got the same card my mother did, but let's see. I'm going to try to shuffle one more time for Jennifer Kennedy, Spirit. What does Jennifer need to know? All right. That's a pretty card. To me, that looks like an angel in the flames. It's kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes, which is like perfect coinciding with this death card. So she's still here, Alina. All right. Thank you, Mama. So, there's healing to do and peace to be had. You have to find your inner peace, your inner stillness. Spirit so has your back. You are not meant to go under with anybody else. You're meant to stay alive and vibrant and keep pushing forward. Are you yourself a healer? Because it feels like you should be doing some healing work. You need to teach other people how to survive. I'm kind of getting that song, I will survive. So, yep, the phoenix rising from the ashes. And is victory or martyrdom? Or Miriam. All right, look ahead. I can read it this way. If you are longing to caress the moon, do not turn away from it. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar. So I push you from the cliff. I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. Whatever may be troubling you is not meant to bring you trouble. Allow yourself to become eagle-eyed. Beloved wild one, the attitude rather than the circumstance needs to shift. Then you shall find your resolution. Interesting. So look at things in the proper perspective. All things are a test. It's usually not what happens, but how you react to what happens. So I'm leaving that with you, and that is your message. Very interesting. They did very much coincide with each other. Love it. All right. I hope that has been of help. You think you are? Then I think you should be taking some Reiki classes or something, Jennifer. I think that'll really greatly help you. Awesome. All right, Alina. And my little sister, where are you? I'm going to pull a card for you and tell you to look back on it later because I know you need something. So, and after Alina, well, I'll probably only have time for Janice after theirs. I'm not sure. What blessings coming in for me this December? All right, for Alina. Lead in the spirit. Alina, what blessings for her this December? They're giving me the words joy of creation. Look at this card. A Nebula Warrior. Interesting. A Nebula Warrior. So you've been there. You have some outer connections, I'm going to say, out into the universe. You're probably one of these people who really are not of this world, but of another. And you are making your mark in the world. And for you, I get that you are some sort of way shower. So you are going to be showing someone how to maneuver in and out of life's ups and downs. This is the message I'm getting for you. But let's go ahead. This is the one we get to read from. So the guidebook here, number 17. 17. Whoa, flew right past. All right, for the Nebula Warrior. There are advocates for love on this earth, those that are passionate defenders of the freedom for all beings to grow and fulfill their divine destiny. That warriors for the souls, these warriors for the soul know they can either use darkness to serve the growth of the light or allow it to consume their sense of hope, trust, and faith in the right outworking of the destiny of all living things. You are being initiated in the ways of working with darkness constructively to become a soul warrior for all living beings. Did I not say that's what that card meant? I have never seen this card before. That is very cool. I love it. All right, so you are the way shower because you've been there, because you've done that. See, like me, so, I laugh and I smile all the time. People have no clue to what I've endured in my lifetime because I don't let it show, but I've integrated it into myself and I help other people through the same thing because I survived it. It made me stronger. It made me learn how to maneuver in and out of this stuff. So you too are in that position now where you can help people. So I hope that has helped you, Alina. Very, very good. All right. For my little sister, Janice Copa. What does Janice need to know? We're going to do Divine Circus for her too. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and pull up her name so she knows it's her when she comes back and looks. La la. Janice, calling Janice. Are you here, Janice? Jan Copa. What does she need to know, especially this week? December 2021. You are, whoops, that one's still out here. You are a tiger angel, the tiger angel. So you are able to tame restless spirits. You have a lot of light, and you're able to wield it. And you're able to wield it to help others. So I'm going to say you need to turn around some of this energy and really help to heal yourself. I'm really seeing you doing some meditation. I'm going to say anger work. So you must, of course, because of what you're going through, you may have a lot of anger for many different reasons built up inside. So I think you need to use this patience and this peace and turn that healing inward for a while, because you really, really need your own soothing comfort and touch. So please give yourself this. Now I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. Number 4. Tiger Angel. The universe needs you. It needs your strength, your guiding hand, your devotion, your goodness, and your protection. There are people, projects, ideas, and hopes that need your encouragement, your optimism, your nurturing. You have helpful healing power in you. Be confident enough to be gentle, and your inner power shall uplift and protect many in this world, keeping them safe and inspiring them to trust in love. Yes, you are an inspiration. You're always putting it out there, and everything you've been through, you're keeping that positive outlook. I mean, that is like beyond amazing, little sister. So I hope you continue to do that. And that is that message. And I'll go ahead and pull you a Rumi card. Rumi. Whoa, jumping out. Rumi. One Rumi card for Jan Kopa. Yes. Good afternoon, if you have time. Carrie, I know. Please don't forget, everyone, like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're on Facebook or YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I come on. If you're on YouTube and you have the ability to be on Facebook, you should do that as well, because when I make time changes like I did this week, I'm normally on Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Time. But being I have things to do and a class to do tomorrow, I can't be on. So for Jen's Spirit, please like, share, subscribe. All right. The same cards are coming out today. So this was also in the beginning. I highly recommend everyone go back and listen to the weekly message for everyone, because it will be very helpful. This is shining your light. This is you gaining energy from the spectrum of the universe. The light is within you. The light is all around you. You have the energy to tap into, to keep things going and to keep thriving, and to help other people to do the same thing. So you need to tap into that all-encompassing energy and love. And I can almost see the face on the earth. All right. The impossible made possible. Does this not sound like for you? Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shutters the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything, and vision can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No, the divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart and do what you know is right. It's kind of like trusting your gut too at times like this, but be soulful, be loving, and it will serve you. All right. I leave that with you. So we've had one donation today. We asked for anybody that likes to donate. If I see you've donated, I will add your name to the list as we do a drawing at the end of every month. And this is Christmas month, so we're going to be doing more drawings than normal, providing I have the amount of donations, amount of people enlisted in it. All right. So please use the information that's scrolling down below. And if you would like to contact me for a private reading, please put reading in the subject line at thevioletsage@aol.com. Much love and light to you all. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm sorry for those I was not able to get to. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the follow link on Facebook so you will be notified when I come on and you don't miss it, and you can get here earlier next time. And if anything else, You're being notified when I did a podcast, and you could always go back to the beginning and check out what the weekly forecast was because it affects all of you. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. And until next week, namaste, and may your days be bright.